there a ball?
No, we've been here before.
Yeah.
And the way we were planning on going is the way that Team Mage turned up from. I like the way those are still ridiculous jumps, but now they're ridiculous but doable rather than...
Where?
Oh yeah.
Paradigms. Rabble.
Rubble. Do we want 2 Ravagers and a Medic? We've got that, sorry. Do we want a Synergist, a Ravager, and a Ravager?
Just out of interest. He's defensive. Saj is attack.
Sorry, what?
He's defensive. Saj is attack oriented.
I see.
I'm sure we need 2 other paradigms, but I'm not entirely sure what they are.
We're never gonna need 2 medics.
I think we should actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave him as a Ravager for that, shall we?
And okay, we could have an all synergist fight. No, we couldn't. She can't be a synergist.
Do we have synergist Ravager?
No, we could do that.
I should have been using Saboteur prior to this. That's what I'm going to do.
There you go.
And while we're faffing around in menus, let's go.
Crystarium! It's time for the Crystarium! The Crystarium tune has become the same as the backstory tune, but whatever. The flashback tune.
Magic is positive, so is HP, but we don't have enough.
Okay. What are we boosting for her? We've done basically nothing but Medic, but then Medic still isn't maxed. More hit points is good.
More hit points is good. As is more magic. Strength, however, is totally unnecessary.
Yeah.
And she has no way of using it.
None at all.
Oh. There's a person who does not have any way.
Arrow. The delicious bubble-based chocolate. So what is your opinion on mint arrows?
Mint arrows are fine.
Fair enough. I really dislike mint chocolates. And mint arrows is the one that, like, everyone really enjoys. And I just don't get it.
Let's get this over with.
Especially mint chocolate that is fluorescent green. I'm not a fan of that. On the other hand, I was a real fan of purple chocolate. Did you ever have those, like, Willy Wonka bars?
Wouldn't that just be like dyed, maybe fruit-flavored white chocolate?
Yes, yeah, no, that's all it is. But for some reason... Well, do you know my thing about food stuff that is blue?
Yes.
Yeah, if something comes in blue flavour, that is the flavour I want it in, because for some reason I feel like I'm going against nature and towards progress. And I think coloured chocolate is in a similar vein. Chocolate's been brown for years. We're done with brown. Let's move on to greener pastures, except not greener pastures, because that's normally mint and that sucks. Let's move on to more purple pastures. For a point in the thread, list your favourite oddly coloured foods. How are you doing in this fight, by the way? How's it going?
I think it's going fairly well.
Awesome. What is your most used paradigm? Have you been all 3 Ravagers most of the time, or...?
Yeah.
What is your starting paradigm at the moment?
I think it's all 3 Ravagers, which is a bit stupid, but...
You can change it in the paradigm list.
Yeah, I know.
Because would it be good to start with our buffer and debuffer thing, or...
Bleh!
Oh wow, Clearly it did not go quite as well as you thought.
It went okay, apart from it took a while.
I see.
I think it could have been better if I'd been quicker about navigating menus.
I see. You were sluggish. You're letting the side down, wateyad.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to actually having to
Do
pay attention
things.
to menus.
This is true.
Because it's not even, like, paradigm shifting, I'm actually having to navigate the menus properly because we only want faith, not bravery.
I see, I see. You take that robot out. So, the weapons don't change in cutscenes then? I know they never have in any of the games. Actually thinking about it, so that's a pointless comment to make. But like, so Saz doesn't have his cool guns on. Like when you walked up to that robot, he was carrying black guns.
This is because all of the cutscenes are stored as video files.
Yes,
not as...
yes. But also all the in-game stuff. All the non-in-battle stuff.
Well, that's just stored weapons, so...
Yeah. And I understand that there may be good reasons for that, but some weapons don't look right on the characters when they're walking around.
Well, I think that could be getting around by just not designing weapons that don't look right.
Yeah, this is true. But what game designer wants to do something that intelligent?
Well, certainly not the artists that work on Final Fantasy.
No, no. 3 stars, you're improving. That's a C, I reckon. I'm gonna start grading you.
Well...
In an A, B, C, D, F style,
yeah,
not a
but
star style.
this is a video game, so surely it goes S, A, B, C, D.
Oh yeah.
So that was
So that
B.
was a B.
Just as I was getting used to things.
I like the way at some point someone decided that, you know, people have been rewarding A's for good stuff for long enough. How do we make people feel like they're doing better than they? Whereas now S isn't special. Now S is the standard first one, so you need like an X for even better.
No, what they do for that is SS.
SS is it?
And then
Which
SSS.
Which has some odd connotations, in my opinion.
It does rather, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't think that's something that they should be suggesting. 2 medics for double their health. Actually, that works really well. I didn't think of, yeah, clearly, if you're being healed more, it'll take less time. Clearly, I am a moron, whereas you are intelligent, and that is why you have the controller in your hand. I really like the battle music in this.
It's kind of catchy, isn't it?
Yeah. I like, actually, the fact that it's not proper rocked up, like some of the previous ones were. I mean, I did like the one that was, what, like... Oh, fuck it, I don't remember.
You're talking about the Final Fantasy VII
7
boss
one.
music,
Yeah.
aren't you? Everyone remembers that
I was
one.
pretty sure I could play it from memory on guitar, and I cannot. And my guitar is out of tune, which is great.
Isn't that
A warship from Pulse.
You mean they made it this far?
Of course not. Not during the war, not since. They might have tried, but none of their forces made it into Cocoon. They only damaged the outer rim. Then the Sanctum's Fal'Cie pushed them back. What, you, sleep through history?
More
I'm
or
just
less.
an idiot.
So, what's a ship from Pulse doing here?
Once the war was over,
If I had to
People
guess,
couldn't
I'd
live
say
near the
she's
rim
from
anymore.
Pulse.
in places
Oh,
like Bay,
right. Yeah, that would actually make a lot of sense.
Fal'Cie, they gathered up scrap from Pulse, and and used it for rebuilding here. This is what was
I
left.
was actually putting money on
Garbage.
Saz being from Pulse.
Who's it done? A Pulse File C and who knows what mixed in with all the trash.
So we've not really heard anything about Vanille or Saz yet. The others, we've got a fair amount of backstory now. Snow was a paedophile, Lightning was a soldier, and Hope was a whiny bitch. And they have not changed!
Do me a favor. Stop wandering off and stay where I can keep my eye on you.
And put on a coat! And some sensible shoes! I'm really enjoying the fact that we have Saz as our leader. But I do feel sorry for him having to run around with a pair of children. I don't think this is really where he saw himself at this age.
No, do I?
You know, he wanted to raise a family, buy a house out in the country, buy a really cool stereo, and he's not been able to do any of that, and now he's fighting monsters in a canyon with a pair of children. Which I suppose is something you don't get to do every day.
No, he is having a unique life experience.
I have to admit, it's not something I've ever done.
No.
I've tried many a time, and I'm now banned from certain schools.
Not all of them?
No, not all of them. Some of them quite encourage it.
Where did
But-
you find a school that would encourage that sort of thing?
Catholic schools. I tell them that we're going to vanquish evil, and also that I will only chuck to the boys. And then the priests are like, you know what, we've had our fill. And they just pass on the leftovers to me.
No balls. It's been a while since we've
Yeah,
had a
we've
ball.
not had any balls for a while. Which would make any man angry.
Let's get this over with.
I should have said it. We've not had any balls for a while! Because we are actually Catholic choir boys.
I'm not sure how I didn't realise that.
What?
That we are actually Catholic.
Oh yeah, I know. Sometimes I fool myself. This is not going well.
No, that's not the one I wanted, is it? But oh well, she got healed.
I'd like to say, by the way, before we get complaints, I went to a Catholic school, and I feel like mocking the Catholic Church is my right, because it's like you're having an argument with one of your mates, and you say, "Ah, you've got really dumb shoes." He's your mate. It's all right to say it, because I've been through a lot with the Catholic Church, and I think they are cool with being mocked by me. I'm Pope approved.
Why do we doubt they'd look on it like that?
Because they're moody cunts. I'm Pope approved, alright? But that is also the reason why I can't really make fun of Islam, because like I was saying, it's like with the Catholic Church, we've been through a lot, they're my mates. I can say, I can say to my mates, yeah, you have rubbish shoes. Whereas I don't know anything about Islam, so saying, it's like saying you have rubbish shoes to someone you don't know, which doesn't make you funny, it just makes you a dick. You don't just go out in public and tell someone they have bad shoes. Unless they're really bad, overtly bad.
In which case you're doing them a service.
Exactly. So if I do mock Islam, clearly that means that I'm just trying to help. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this one.
Why have we brought religion up?
I don't know. We were
should
talking
not
about
have
touching
done
boys. Well, we're done with religion. We're not going to bring it up again until I feel like it again.
Just forget we ever did, okay?
Yeah. Hey, look, Something is going on in the game. Oh no, it's just another battle. Although that dancing robot is kind of cool. I know we've seen them before, but I've not paid attention to them before. He's just chilling, you know? Okay, so I've got a new idea for a competition for you guys. I'd like you to tell me how Saz and Rasputin met.
And good night.
Again, be as entertaining as possible. Wow, this sure is combat.
It sure is.
I think we might call it a day after the next save point.
Probably.
It seems like a time to wind down. Because hopefully after the next save point something more interesting will be happening as well. And it'll be a nice way to come in fresh. We're gonna do... although time doesn't really matter to those watching the show, we're gonna do some more videos tomorrow for a short while.
We'll almost invariably have the whole thing recorded by the time we can post anything.
Oh yeah, no, the intention is that I'm given at least a month before I post anything. Because these videos take a while to work with, and I'm a busy man.
Would they really? Take a while to work. No, this isn't where we want to be going. We'll be going over there where the save point is.
I see.
How do we get over there where the save
I think
point
if you go
is?
right,
Aha!
there's a
We
jump,
can jump up
yeah.
there. When I was looking for the jump
Balls! There's 2 balls up here.
I just couldn't see a...
Yeah, no, I didn't see a circle thing either, but that just looked like a...
Where is the other ball?
On your right, there you go.
There is the other ball. Metal armband.
Yeah, what is metal?
Resist deprotect plus 30. Which means we are invariably going to
Come across
boss
deprotect.
that does
But
that.
on the other hand, how often do we use buffs?
Quite often now.
Oh right, is that become a thing? Fair enough.
Which might be why I keep getting 3 stars or whatever.
Fair. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I've been Portcliff.
I've been wateyad.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye.